These rocky shores where I call home, where my heart longs to be. Whenever I roam, it's these rocky shores, it's where I long to be. Yes, it's these rocky shores, they are home to me.
Whenever I leave here, it hurts me so, with tears in my eyes. Oh, I hate to go. There ain't no work, and the kids need new clothes. The bills need paying, so off I must go.
These rocky shores, where I call home, where my heart longs to be. Whenever I roam, yes, these rocky shores, it's where I long to be. Yes, these rocky shores, they're home to me.
I think to myself, where did it all go? The life I once had on the ocean's gentle road. My tears in my eyes and my head in my hands, away from my family, I hope they understand.
That is these rocky shores, where I call home, it's where my heart longs to be. Whenever I roam, yes, these rocky shores, where I long to be. Yes, these rocky shores, they are home to me. Yes, these rocky shores, they are home to me.
Good evening and welcome to this week in review. Tonight's stories include Iscox Marine Service Centre project, update on the Farall vandalism, bridge building contest. These stories plus community events, the BBS Playbill, Off the Rack and more coming up after this.
The Government of Canada has good news for seniors. Now it's easier to renew the Guaranteed Income Supplement or the Spouse's Allowance. Most pensioners will have their benefits renewed automatically by filing an income tax return. We recently sent you a letter about this. If you haven't received it, please call Human Resources Development Canada free of charge at 1-800-277-9914.
Mr. Joel Iscott, owner and operator of Iscox Marine Service Centre, invited us down to take a look at the work being done on the property under a Make Work project. This work is being done under an EI booster. The project is scheduled for 9 weeks and will finish around March 25th. The two workers have done quite a bit of work, including painting these two guardrails, removed the old wheel guards on this section of the wharf and replaced them with new ones. Most of the verticals or rubbers have been replaced. Just one section remains to be finished. When we visited on Wednesday, the workers were busy removing boats in preparation to put new wheel guards back in the far section of the wharf. Mr. Iscott feels this project will benefit all boat owners, making this wharf a safer environment to work on their boats, also entering and exiting the wharf. Mr. Iscott told us that to his knowledge there hasn't been any repairs done to the wharf since it's been there. Weather hasn't been much of a problem with this project. If it wasn't suitable outside, the workers made ladders and cut the verticals for when the weather cleared. On February the 8th, Fire Chief Glenn Ann called to tell us that someone had put gum in the locks of the main doors at the fire hall. Earlier this week, Mr. Ann called back to give us an update. 2 youths were responsible for the act. They turned themselves in to the RCMP, and after some discussion with Fire Chief Glenn and the RCMP, it was decided that the 2 youths would write a letter of apology to the fire department. The letter will be published in the next issue of the Southwest Times. The 2 youths cannot be identified under the Young Offenders Act. Stay tuned for more of This Week in Review coming up after this.
This is the place where the dawn breaks earliest. The new year comes soonest. And the Atlantic first meets the new world. You can walk the streets of the oldest city in North America. Far east of the Western world.
Calvin Parsons, MHA for Burgess of Pyle, was in town on Wednesday. He stopped by our studio for a short visit.
Ladies and gentlemen, residents of Burgess, this is Calvin Parsons, your member in the House of Assembly. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the people of Burgess for their kind support during the recent provincial election. The final results were most impressive, especially from the town of Burgess. I look forward to working on your behalf and earning the trust and confidence which you have placed in me. Although I won't actually be sworn in until Tuesday, March the 16th, I have in fact been on the job since February the 10th. My office and secretarial staff are in place and ready to assist you. Anyone needing assistance, please call 1-800-518-9479 and ask for either myself or Nancy. The office contact numbers will also be published in the Gulf News and Southwester magazines, as well as posted at the Burgess Council chambers. We look forward to working for you and with you. Sometimes the problem may be small and you just need some assistance in unraveling the bureaucratic red tape. And other times the issues will be much more complex and require meetings with the appropriate groups and government agencies. Irregardless of the nature of the problem or the concern, please feel free to contact us at any time. During the next several months, I will be learning my duties in the House of Assembly, but also meeting with the various councils, local service districts, organizations, development agencies, and other interested groups in order to better understand the issues and concerns of this district and to prepare myself in order to work properly and efficiently with those groups in dealing with those issues. I also intend to hold constituency meetings in town on a regular basis, and these will be advertised through the Burgeo broadcasting system. Please avail of these opportunities to keep in touch and allow me to assist you. In closing, thank you again for your support and allowing me the opportunity to represent you. A special thank you to the dozens of dedicated workers who assisted with my campaign and election. Thank you.
On Saturday, we went to Corner Brook with the students of St. John's Central High School for their annual bridge building contest. The Popsicle Stick Bridge Building Competition was sponsored by the Association of Engineers and Geoscientists of Newfoundland. There was a total of 21 bridges registered. 20 of them were from St. John's Central High School, and one was from St. Peter's School in Benoit's Cove. After the bridges were registered, the engineers judged them for architectural design. The competition got underway approximately 11 a.m. The bridges were placed under a pressure gauge to see how much pressure it could stand before collapsing. The first place winner was awarded $100, $75 for the second place, and $50 for the third place. There was also a $50 prize for the best designed bridge. This year, the sponsors had a draw for 3 T-shirts. The engineers took a few minutes to convert the pressure to pounds before announcing the winners.
Okay, can I have your attention, please? This is our third bridge competition for the Association of Professional Engineers and Geoscientists. The first one was 1997. Of course, St. John's Central High.
Yes.
Was the one and only participants back then. And last year we had a couple of schools, including your school from Burgeo. This year we had, I think, one participant from Karina White, I believe, was from Benoit's Cove. Karina's not here, is she? Oh, hi. Okay. I'd like to first say a few words to congratulate you for all being winners, because it must have taken a lot of effort to make all these bridges. They're all beautiful bridges. It's a shame to see them put through the failure test, but that's how we have to determine a winner. And I'm sure that for you people from Burgeo, it's a big sacrifice to come out today. The parents got involved and took all the students up. It's too bad that some of the contestants are going to miss the competition today. So I'd like to first start by having a little draw for 3 T-shirts. I have 3 T-shirts here. I'd like to draw some names. Okay, number 3. Who gets a T-shirt? Number 3. Joey Strickland gets a T-shirt. How about that? Congratulations. You still came in, you still are in for the money too, Joe. But, I guess you were dethroned this year. Okay, next T-shirt. Number 8. Number 8 is Karina White.
Congratulations.
There you go. And one more T-shirt. Oh, goes to number 1, first entry. And that was Michael O'Keefe. Luck of the draw, I guess. Okay, now we'll start by, we have 4 prizes today. 4 prizes. This first prize is for $100, second prize is for $75, and third prize is for $50. And we also have a $50 prize for the most aesthetically pleasing bridge, the nicest looking bridge that we, in our opinion, the judges and and myself and the assistants have picked the nicest looking bridge. And the most aesthetic looking bridge is bridge. Which one was it, Gerard? Number 12? Where is it? $50. That's Melanie Durnford and Melissa Ingram.
Congratulations, girls.
Who did I miss? Crystal Lee Hand? Okay, well, that's okay. You guys will split
Girls.
up the money. Yeah?
Hey, girls,
Okay.
turn this way.
Check too.
Turn this way.
Turn around.
Great bridge. Okay. Okay, now we'll have the third prize winner. And the third prize winner is Joey Strickland. Third prize. There you go. All right. Okay. Second prize goes to Michael O'Keefe. You got a t-shirt too, right? Congratulations. There you go. Okay. And $100 and first prize goes to Benjamin Batcher. Congratulations. You won more. Well, that about sums up our competition for this year. Hopefully you can come out next year and participate again. We'll see if the prize money goes up next year, because I guess we might be due for an increase. Who knows, eh?
The Popsicle Stick Bridge Building Competition will be shown in its entirety at a later date. Stay with us for Off the Rack, community events, and the BBS Playbill, all after this.
Just look at her. What a difference. Until a few months ago, we thought kidney dialysis was her only chance. But then a kidney donor was found. Someone took the time to sign a donor card and tell their family their wishes. Please discuss organ donation with your family and sign a donor card today. You'll give someone like Michelle a second chance.
During March Kidney Month, when a Kidney Foundation volunteer knocks on your door, please make your donation a generous one.
Off the Rack. This week as we scanned our tape rack, we came across a tape of some landscaping being done at the Fisherman's Wharf. Let's take a look back to October 4th, 1992.
As you can see, not much remains of the former residence of Miss Gertie Parsons. Other than a few scraps of wood, you'd never know that about a month ago her house was standing there. This land is being leveled off to house 65-foot longliners. In addition to the house being removed, a rock in that area was also drilled and blasted out of it. An old storehouse had to be removed as well.
Good evening and welcome to the community event segment of tonight's broadcast. I'm Rhonda Green. The winner of the preschool bingo held on Wednesday was Barbara Sims. Congratulations, Barbara. The Sea Cadets will be having a TV bingo on Wednesday, March the 17th at 7 p.m. Cards are $1 each, or $6 or $5, and are available from any member of the Sea Cadet Corps or in most stores around town. Please support Sea Cadets Play TV Bingo. The Lioness will be taking orders for daffodils for the Canadian Cancer Society. Daffodils cost $6 per bunch. If anyone would like to order daffodils, you can contact Judy Fudge at 886-2711 or Alice Kosser at 886-2493. Deadline to order is Tuesday, March the 18th. The Resident Family Council is once again selling tickets to raise money for the bus. We would appreciate if you would support us in this matter. If you would like to buy a ticket, you may pick it up at the hospital or from members of the resident's family. There will be 3 draws, one for a dolly, one for a set of 5-piece dollies, and an African.
Do you have some spare time on your hands? Would you be willing to help canvass the town for epilepsy? If so, please call Naomi at 886-2835 if you would like to help. If your group or organization has an upcoming event planned, we would be happy to advertise it to you. You can contact the BBS office by Wednesday of each week to have items included in this portion of our broadcast. That concludes the community event segment of tonight's program. See you next week.
BBS Playbill. Tune in on Tuesday at 7 p.m. for a rebroadcast of Pansy's Garden. Join us on Wednesday, March the 17th at 7 p.m. for Sea Cadet Bingo. After the bingo, we will have a video from the Seventh-day Adventist Church entitled 2000 and Beyond. On Thursday, we will have a War Amps video entitled Sail or Jail, Merchant Seaman's Claim for Benefits. Join Pansy and the gang for 2 stories, a craft, and lots of fun on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. on Pansy's Garden. On Sunday at 6:30 p.m. we will have religious revelations from the United Church. Next Sunday after our news broadcast we will have our regular bandwagon, so please be sure to join us. And I'll be here again next week for This Week in Review. For This Week in Review, I'm Marie Rose. Good night.